to my channel. So I wanted to come, something has been really heavy on my spirit, on my mind. So I wanted to come on here and talk to my ladies and, men, whoever you are. I just wanted to come here and kind of do a video on what I've been experiencing and what I've been seeing. I think 2020 is a year of clarity. I feel like people, pardon me, people, situations, life is becoming more and more clear nowadays. I think that we're seeing things much clearer. Which brings me to my point. It's been heavy on my mind. I keep seeing different things all over that keeps reiterating this message, this calling that's been on me for the last few weeks. I am truly saddened by the events that has took place in the world, especially being a Black woman, one day having Black children, potentially marrying and loving a Black man. It scares me, but I think the things that scares me the most is how unprotected Black women are and how vulnerable we are when we step out and we go anywhere. It's gonna get a little personal. I recently went to Walmart. It was actually yesterday. I went to Walmart. I'm in the line in the self-checkout, and this man is in front of me. It's two people in front of me. This man has a huge cart of things. And I noticed that the guy in front of him was actually finishing like maybe one or two things. And it had a woman that was in front of him at the second line, and she was done. And she actually told me to go behind her because I literally had very, very limited things. I probably had no more than 8 things. So this guy has this big stuff. I go where the lady tells me to go, and he goes off. He loses it. He loses it. He's like, "Oh, you cut me," getting very loud, very aggressive. And at one point, he actually even walked up in my face, cussing me, yelling at me. And quite frankly, I had to let him know. I said, back the fuck up. Period. It ain't no ifs, no ands, no buts. Back your ass the fuck up. You don't know me. You don't walk up on me like that. I'm a Black woman. Are you not watching the news? You don't walk up on me. No, God, no, you don't. Hi, good morning, goodbye. And he got really loud. I was like, "Sir, get the fuck out of my face. Back the fuck up." And he looks at me. He's like, "You're in my fucking face. You back the fuck up." Mind you, I hadn't moved. I've been in the same place. This man literally is like this close to me in my face. So I'm getting loud. I'm getting rambunctious. I'm getting it popping, right? Because it's like, who the hell are you talking to? And this young Black guy, he walks up and he's just like, "Yo, get out of her face. What are you doing? Get out this lady's face." And when I tell you guys, it touched me and warmed my heart. First of all, I am very strong. I can handle my own, but it, like, literally, I was so shaken up after the experience was done because I was in a store filled with people, and this man walked up to me and was so violent and so aggressive, and it had people, mostly women. They were just standing there. Not a lot of Black people, a lot of Hispanic, a lot of white people, because that's the area that I live in, and they were literally standing there. And this young Black boy, I would say anywhere between 16 to 19, walks up and steps in a line of fire for me. It touches my heart tremendously, and I'm not, I don't want to get emotional, but it really touched my heart. And when I got home and I told my mom what happened, because I told my mom everything. That's my best friend. So I told my mom what happened. And well, she's not my best friend this week because I'm not feeling her, but typically she's my best friend. So anyways, I told my mom what happened. I'm telling her how the guy was super aggressive, and I start to choke up and I start to cry. She's like, "Why are you crying? Why are you upset?" I said, "I'm crying and I'm upset because it makes me think of Breonna Taylor. It makes me think of Sandra Bland, of these women. Breonna Taylor's situation is very special. She was at home in her bed asleep, someplace that you feel safe at. You don't think no one's going to come into your home and harm you. But Sandra Bland was pulled over in broad daylight for no reason. They took her in, and I think of these people. I think of George Floyd, and I think about what if they had people there who were courageous to stand up for them. Maybe they would be here. So I say that all to say that it really touched me, that this young black man, I don't know who he is, and by a long shot, if he ever, or the young lady he was with, if they ever see this video, thank you so very much. God bless you, because we need more people like that, regardless of your color, your race, or your gender. We need people that's not going to allow people to get attacked. We need that. But yeah, so, it just really been heavy on my spirit. I wanted to come and give a message to my black women, especially. You are beautiful. You are resilient. You are strong. Black women are so impressive. Like, when you have to really sit down and think of the trauma on us dating back for centuries ago. Them taking your children, your husband, separating families, and to just know, to see where we are today as women, to see how disrespected we are, the creators of life. It's disheartening. It's disheartening. But I feel like there's a shift in the world. I feel like people are starting to see the bigger picture. And my hope and my prayer is that things will change. Maybe not this year, maybe not even in my lifetime, but where the conversations are being had. But I wanted to tell all black women, black girls, please protect yourself. Please protect yourself. Get you some mace. I don't care if it's pepper spray, a taser, little pocket knife. Protect yourself, because I'm telling you right now, we are so unprotected. It's scary. Protect yourself. Protect your families. We have to do it. I've been compelled. I watched a documentary of this man. It was an African American man, and he killed 93 women, ranging between the 70s and the 90s. And at one point the detective asked the gentleman, why did you pick these women? What was it about these women? Most of the women that he killed, I want to say about 90% of them were African American or black. And he said the reason why he killed them, that he chose those victims, is because he knew that the police and their communities wouldn't have missed them. He said he knew that it would be easier to do harm and inflict pain and torture these women, and he knew that it wouldn't have been anything done. And this is the thought process that this man had in 1970. We're in 2020. This is the thought process that this man has had more than 40 years ago. So that shows you how prevalent and how real this is. This is a real thing. And it's been going on. And it just, it was so heavy when I watched it. I just felt compelled to come on here and let you ladies know we got to protect ourselves. We have to make sure we're good. We have to protect one another. I know it's very easy for women to be catty and to be in competition, but more than ever in this year, a lot of really bad things have happened this year. But if you're alive right now today and you're able to breathe and look out your window or go for a walk, you are so very blessed. And I just want you to know that you are important and you are loved. And people care. People care. When you least expect it, people care. That young man just out of the blue came up and stood in the line of fire for me. That man could have done anything. Obviously he wouldn't. He was a bitch, right? Because any man that approached a woman crazy like that, that's a bitch. But my point is, he went and stood in the line of fire for me, a woman that he did not know. He didn't know me from Adam. He just saw me in a situation where I could have been hurt, and he stepped in and stepped up. So when I saw that, it just made me feel so compelled to share that with people. And I feel like women, we have to do better. All women, people, we have to do better, but especially my black women. We have to love on ourselves. We have to take care of ourselves. And we have to protect ourselves. We have to. There's nobody who's gonna protect and love ourselves the way we do. Yes, we have some men that do, and it's great and it's beautiful, but we have to. So please, I urge all of you ladies, and again, I felt so compelled to share this with you guys. Please get you some form of protection when you are out by yourself, even if you're with your friends. please, ladies, get you pepper spray, get you some mace. Please do that. Also, be very careful of people that you meet online, in the park. You know, be careful. And just always have your protection on you. Don't live in fear, of course, but be careful. And please remember to love on yourself, care for yourself, and protect yourself. That's all I got. Ain't got no more. I'm getting emotional. But I just felt compelled to share that with you, and just wanted to let you guys know that you are loved, you are kind, you are smart, and you are important. The hell. You remember that movie? Is it just me? I love that movie. I'm sorry. I love that. I love Viola Davis, Octavia Spencer. Those are my babies. But no, I love, that was my favorite part of the movie because it's really true. You have to speak life into yourself, and you have to love on yourself, because once you can do that, it radiates and it shines through, and then it's reciprocated. That's all I got. Don't got no more. I wish everybody a great day, and please be safe. Get you some protection when you're out here in these streets, and make sure to go vote. That's all I got. Thank you.